Hello and welcome to IME Daily Learning and Living YouTube channel where I am here to inspire, motivate, and encourage daily learning and living. Follow IME Daily Learning and Living on all platforms. Be sure to subscribe and hit all notification buttons to be the first to know when new resources are dropped. Also, do not forget to like and comment on video posts so that we can interact with each other. When searching for must-have as a teacher on Google, most of what is returned are long lists of school supplies, decor for classrooms, or curriculum resources. Although these lists of materialistic items are very much needed, there are 10 must-have items that are centered around the wholeness and completeness of the teacher. The profession of teaching is centered around taking care of others. However, to take care of others, teachers must start taking care of themselves. Teachers, you cannot pour from an empty cup, so try your best to set aside a must-have list that will fill you up so that you can in turn overflow in the lives of your students, families, and friends. Here's 10 must-haves for the school year that will help you do just that. The number one must-have for teachers is a planner. Planners help with not only staying organized, but if used correctly, planners can help with time management, meeting deadlines, being prepared for upcoming important dates or meetings, and so much more. There are so many different formats of planners. There are physical planners that can be used to write in and use without needing electronic devices. There are digital planners that can be accessed on electronic devices such as your phone or computer. Some advantages of using a physical planner is that it gives you a tactile experience. You are less distracted by digital notifications, and it allows for you to doodle and personalize your planners. Some advantages of using a digital planner is that it is easily accessible as long as you have an internet connection, easily searchable depending on the program used, and allows you to set reminder notifications, which provide a great tracking tool for upcoming or past dates. Some people may choose one or the other, but there is nothing wrong with using both. I know. You might be saying that you bought several planners previously and they are all halfway used and filled in. So you may be reluctant to yet again buy another planner with the hopes that this year will be any different. If you have struggles with fully utilizing your planner, the key to resolving this issue is making it a habit. Make it a habit. Studies show that it takes 18 days to 254 days for people to form a new habit. The more you use your planner, the easier it will be to stay organized. Make sure to use your planner daily so it becomes part of your routine. Until it becomes a habit, you could use a daily alarm on your phone to remind you to update your planner. The number two must-have for teachers is work-life balance schedule. Finding time for a productive day at work and equally satisfying time at home can appear to be an impossible achievement for teachers. With a laundry list of things to do, it is important to create a reasonable work-life balance schedule that you can make a healthy habit of enforcing. Enforcing a positive work-life balance reduces stress and results in you being more productive, engaged, and improves your mental and physical health. Easier said than done, but if you intend on incorporating the number one must-have, a planner, then the planner can help you with setting a work-life balance schedule. In order to make the most out of your work without having to sacrifice your personal life is by scheduling. If you have struggled with work-life balance in the past, or may want to improve on this, the key is to create a schedule that blocks out time for your personal and professional needs. Schedule blocks of time each day to complete personal and work-related tasks or activities. Within your lesson plans, document time needed for grading students' work that could be used while students are working on an independent activity. I would suggest that you do this daily in an effort to prevent having to take work home to grade or to stay after school over hours to grade. Instead, plan lessons and activities that are flexible and leaves a block of time during each class period you have to complete some work, whether it is grading papers, contacting parents, etc. Also, Plan lessons and activities that are easy and quick to grade. Use technology to help with grading by assigning graded work online through a platform that automatically grades assignments for you. This may only be helpful if your school district has a great bandwidth and has a one-to-one computer access for students. Avoid staying past work hours and try to never have to go back up to the school on weekends to complete work. Create a daily to-do list with the top 3 things you must complete. Focus on completing those that day and save the others to-dos for another day. If you do choose or need to do some work at home, set aside a block of time with an alarm or timer and commit to stop working once the timer or alarm goes off. Be sure to make a to-do list for the top 3 personal activities or hobbies you would like to do each day as well. This will help offset the schoolwork you do daily. Schedule weekend getaways and remember that you work to live, not live to work. The number 3 must-have for teachers is self-care. Self-care means really listening to your body, taking moments to check in, intentionally tuning in to the thoughts going on in your mind, and challenging your behaviors and belief systems if things feel out of alignment in your life. In other words, self-care is the intentional, proactive pursuit of integrated wellness that balances mind, body, and spirit personally and professionally, which relates so much to the number 2 must-have, work-life balance. Self-care is so much more than physical health, but self-care is also about taking care of your mental health. Self-care should never become a once-a-month activity, but should be a daily and moment-by-moment routine to set aside time to check in with how you feel, what you are thinking, and resolving any conflicts from within. It is difficult to imagine that a teacher could practice self-care in a class full of rambunctious students. Many would say that they wait until after work hours to practice self-care. I would suggest you consider finding ways to incorporate appropriate self-care activities during your work hours that will not inhibit you from still effectively performing your job. Take short breaks to go grab a cup of coffee, take a short walk, grab a snack, or take a restroom break while asking another teacher to watch your class. Plan fun learning activities that both you and your students will enjoy. Focus on what you can control and change, and understand what you cannot control and change. Release yourself from worrying about what you cannot control or change. You can do this by implementing a plan for managing your stress. You might say that you will take a brief walk down to the teacher's lounge and back to reset your mind. Avoid gossip and teacher talks. Take time to meditate and write and read affirmations throughout the day. Use personal time and sick leave as needed and release yourself from feeling guilty for having to be absent from work. Schedule and attend your doctor and dentist appointments. Avoid prioritizing your work over your health and wellness. Don't buy into the saying of most teachers who say that it is easier to go to work than to miss work because you have more work to do when you return. Create emergency lesson plans that are easily implemented, completed, and graded so that it does not create more work when you return. Utilize your paraprofessionals and inclusion teachers to assist you with your workload. A well-trusted student could also be of assistance to you so that you do not have to do it all and become overwhelmed. The number 4 must-have for teachers is a support group or mentor. Support groups for teachers can be defined as 2 or more teachers collaborating to achieve either their individual or shared goals. Although many may think otherwise, working as a team can be so much more effective than working alone if done right. Typically, a teacher support group provides a safe place where teachers can meet to discuss goals, concerns, problems, and experiences. Administrators, support groups are not a staff meeting or an in-service activity such as workshop or professional learning. Instead, it is a voluntary activity that does not include all teachers or focus on resolving issues for the whole school. Teachers, connect with experienced and inexperienced teachers who you feel you can easily relate and communicate with. Find a mentor you feel safe sharing your true feelings with and who you feel can provide you with some positive resolutions. Talk with the therapist if needed, just to have someone who is licensed to allow you someone to dump all of your emotions, feelings, and thoughts on without feeling as though you are burdening them with your problems. Find a teacher support group online such as Teacher Connect, Happy Teacher Revolution, We Are Teachers Helpline, or even IME Daily Learning and Living. If you only remember one thing, know that you are not alone and there are plethoras of resources available to help you with whatever concern or problems you may experience. The number 5 must-have for teachers is comfortable attire. When doing a job that requires a lot from you, it is a must-have to have comfortable attire. Did you know that comfortable attire can help reduce your stress level, lift your mood, and make you more productive? If you are comfortable and no pain and feeling completely relaxed, it naturally follows that your stress level will start to fall. Clothes that are loose and soft allow for freedom of movement without any of the irritation caused by fabric's tightness and restriction. You will for sure feel happier when your clothes gives you room for maneuvering and feel smooth against your skin. Have you ever worn uncomfortable shoes and could not wait to get home to take them off? Better yet, you were ready to sit down and felt restricted to move around because of the discomfort. Uncomfortable clothes can become a very big distraction and could negatively affect your productivity, whereas comfortable clothes gives you the freedom to move about as you please quickly and unrestricted. Who said comfortable clothes cannot be fashionable and chic? There are several types of pants, shirts, dresses, and shoes that are made for comfort, yet they are stylish too. To help with determining whether the clothes you want to buy will be comfortable for teaching, ask yourself whether you will be able to stand, walk, or bend for long periods of time without feeling restricted. Remember, being comfortable when you teach can increase your productivity. Therefore, you will be able to do more quickly and efficiently so that you do not have to continue working on schoolwork after hours. The number 6 must-have for teachers is a journal or notebook. It's a great idea to keep a journal or notebook, whether it is digital or physical. A journal or notebook can be used to jot down notes regarding how your day went and how it can be improved for the next day. When you journal, you recognize triggers and trends in both your behavior as well as your class behavior. Do not get planner and journals confused. They are not the same and should not be used the same. Planners are prospective and help you plan for the future. Journals are retrospective and help you reflect on the past in hopes to improve. If you feel like there is no time for you to journal, try journaling right before you leave work and or right before you lay down to sleep. Set a 5-minute to 10-minute timer if needed. Journaling does not have to take long. However, it is important to plan and schedule a block of time each day or several times a day for journaling. Journaling allows you to do a brain dump so that you can plan for ways to process, brainstorm, or execute your thoughts. A brain dump is a free writing session where you unload anything on your mind onto a blank page. Don't leave it in your memory because it will result in you feeling overwhelmed. I like to think of brain dump like disposing of the food and drinks we eat. If we did not have a way to release the food and drinks we eat, we would feel bloated, heavy, and miserable. Release your emotions and thoughts by journaling because your mind deserves to be free from stress. The number 7 must-have for teachers is school year goals. If you are a veteran teacher, I'm sure you have attended several professional development meetings related to creating SMART goals. However, I am sure it was related to how to either write SMART goals for students or teach the students how to write SMART goals. Rarely have teachers been given the opportunity or time to consider creating their own SMART goals for the school year. Setting goals is a way to measure whether you are on the right track to achieving something you desire to have. Setting goals give you long-term vision and short-term motivation. It focuses your acquisition of knowledge and helps you to organize your time and your resources so that you can make the most of your life. You may choose to set daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly goals. You may also choose to create health, financial, relationship, academic, personal, and career goals. However, Goals are not to be confused with to-do lists. Goals are what you want to achieve. Goals are the overarching aim, a bigger picture objective or venture that shows growth or decline. To-do lists are smaller tasks and can provide a great way to reach your goals if they are written to align with what your goals are. The number one challenge with setting school year goals is following through with the goal and not quitting. If you do not meet the goal the first time, instead of throwing the whole goal away, think of ways to break the goal up into manageable checkpoint goals that will help you meet your original goal. For example, if my goal is to have my lesson plans completed by Friday before leaving school at 3:30 p.m. and I fail to meet that goal, my next goal may be to spend 30 minutes each day, Monday through Friday, on writing my lesson plans for the following week. If I fail at meeting that goal, then I might set a goal to list out standards I plan to teach by 3:30 p.m. on Monday, research and gather all the resources and activities I would like to use by 3:30 p.m. on Tuesday, determine out of what I have gathered what I actually want to use by 3:30 p.m. on Wednesday, type my plans by 3:30 p.m. on Thursday, review and submit plans and print out resources by 3:30 p.m. on Friday. If I fail to meet that goal, then my next goal will further break down the steps I need to take in order to achieve my original goal of completing my lesson plans by 3:30 p.m. on Friday. You can relate this to teaching. When you teach a standard, you see the students are not understanding. Instead of moving on, you take the time to break down the steps until the students have fully grasped the concept. Remember, a goal without a plan is just a wish. The number 8 must-have for teachers is personal goals. School-related goals are great, but do not neglect to set personal goals. Your career is only a fraction of your life. However, your personal goals focus on your well-being, happiness, and relationships. Personal goals are generally set at the start of the year, and we refer to them as New Year resolutions. However, we know that most of those resolutions end up on the back burner. It is so easy to put your personal goals on the back burner as a teacher. You start back to school after Christmas break. There are lessons to be written, meetings to attend, parents to call, papers to grade, notes to create and print, and etc. So once you get back in the rut of completing all these to-dos, you neglect your personal goals. As a part of your work-life balance schedule mentioned as the number 2 must-have for teachers, it is important to schedule a block of time to focus on personal goals each day. Until it becomes a habit, set a timer to remind you each day to revisit your personal goals. The number 9 must-have for teachers is plenty of water. Drinking plenty of water may improve your cognitive function and physical health. Drinking water increases your level of energy and alertness. Water helps to flush out the toxins present in your body. Elimination of these toxins will improve your blood circulation, metabolism, and overall health. It is recommended that you drink water consistently throughout the day with every meal and after exercise. Drinking lots of water as a teacher may present an issue with having to visit the restroom frequently throughout the school day. We all know as teachers there is little to no time set aside for teachers' restroom breaks throughout the day. However, just plan to have a teacher adjacent to your class to watch your class while you make a bathroom run. You can also schedule restroom breaks before your students enter your class, in between classes, and during your planning. This would also be another perfect time to allow your inclusion teacher or paraprofessional to take the lead with starting or ending class. The number 10 must-have for teachers is plenty of rest. Lastly, but definitely not least, teachers require plenty of rest. Rest does not only consist of sleep, but rest can also include taking a personal day for a mental break. Listen to your body and know when to take time to relax, even if it means using a few of your personal days. As mentioned in the number 3 must-have, do not feel guilty for taking days that you are given each year to take. Personal days are yours to use for time off from work, however you like each calendar year. Although teachers are out during holiday breaks, including the summer, a lot of the time, teachers are spending the majority of that time preparing for school. However, Teachers, make it a school goal to enjoy your holiday break school work free. Use your planner, set goals, create to-do lists weeks in advance before holiday breaks to complete the work that needs to be completed. Take time to rest during holiday breaks. Get familiar and comfortable with telling administrators no if asked to use your weekend days, holidays, or summer days for a school event. Budget your work time and personal life time, being sure that it allows for you to relax, rest, and enjoy your personal life. Teachers, what are your thoughts on these 10 must-haves for the school year? Which ones are you planning to implement? Which ones have you struggled in the past with implementing? Like, comment, and subscribe below. If you would like to receive a free resource related to the 10 must-have for teachers, click the link in the description below. Also, feel free to email me at youtube@imedailylearningliving.com for any other inquiries.